Hey, church family, it's James here. We continue to march our way through the Psalms, and can you believe we're at the 2 week point? We're on Psalm 14. Let's read it together. Psalm 14. To the choir master of David. The fool says in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt, they do abominable deeds. There is none who does good. The Lord looks down from heaven on the children of man to see if there are any who understand, who seek after God. They've all turned aside together. They have become corrupt. There is none who does good, not even one. Have they no knowledge, all the evildoers who eat up my people as they eat bread and do not call upon the Lord? There they are in great terror, for God is with the generation of the righteous. He would shame the plans of the poor, but the Lord is his refuge. Oh, that salvation for Israel would come out of Zion, when the Lord restores the fortunes of his people. Let Jacob rejoice, let Israel be glad. Psalm 14. The fool says in his heart that there is no God. According to the Bible, atheism isn't a progressive or intellectual conviction. Rather, it's a foolish act of defiance. And one that, according to the Bible, and one that, according to this psalm, doesn't end well. J.R.R. Tolkien of Lord of the Rings fame summed it up well by saying, "It does not do to leave a live dragon out of your calculations if you live near him." Now, of course, most atheists would say the existence of God is about as realistic as the existence of a dragon, and certainly won't be concerned that the Bible says they're foolish for thinking so. But Christian, I wonder, what about you? Though you might not say in your own heart that there is indeed no God, I wonder if we've been living like it's true, if we've been living like functional atheists, caught up in all the fears and anxieties of this moment without giving God a second thought. We're certainly not condemning the fears and anxieties of this moment. The Psalms have taught us that we don't need to do that. Instead, just calling our hearts to remember God. We don't want to leave this dragon, this lion, out of our calculations. In the middle of all that's going on, we want to take God into account. Ask what he thinks about our worries, our fears, whatever else is going on in our heart. If you've never prayed before, now's a great time to start, to deal directly with our God. Because when we do, we find that though we ourselves have not done good, though we can be counted upon among that number, God has been supremely good to us. In his Son, Jesus Christ, he has given us grace, even though we ourselves have not been good. Now he walks with us as a father. And when we bring him into the equation, well, just see what happens next. See if in the midst of all that's going on, it doesn't provide some comfort, if it doesn't provide some rest. Psalm 14, let's not be like the fool who says in his heart, there is no